Halo penonton, mulai lagi kita main game KCD. Ya, terakhir kali desa kita diserang dan kita juga terakhir kali diserang, nggak mati, tapi tenang karena kali ini saya sudah siap. Oke, oke, oke. Mana tuh pedang? Bentar. Bisa kan? Cara pedang gimana? Gue lupa nih. Bentar, bentar. C F G H I J. Sebentar. Setting. Draw melee bit. Oke, nggak jadi. Ini kesalahan gue kayaknya. Ya, sepertinya kita nggak bisa bunuh yang nyerang kita. Cukukan lagi gua. Kita emang diharuskan untuk melarikan diri teman-teman ya. Oke, lari. Ikutin aja nih jalan kalau gitu. Cari kuda. Dia cari kuda. Jongkok buat diem-diem. Oke, masih dikejar nggak kita? Kayaknya udah enggak. Kita ada kuda tuh guys. Ada kuda itu, tapi rame anjir. Ada musuhnya di situ. Woi anjir.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Bacok loh. Awot, selamatin cewek, mantap. Goblok, goblok. Gua nggak tahu gimana cara naiknya. Oke, ulang. Sekali lagi. Oke, nanti akan saya cut dulu ini ya. Kita akan lanjut saat saya sudah di kuda. Atau pas sudah bacok mereka tadi lagi. Di cut sekarang. Bang. Kudanya. Iya, bol. Ya kita lari dulu aja dah. Setan. Oke, jadi kita harus ke mana ini? Oke, cutscene. Berarti gue betul. Ditusuk loh. Jujur ini nggak tahu bahasanya apa. Kayak bahasa Rusia tuh sih. Oke, sekarang kita kejar-kejaran. Kok lama nih ya? Jalan. Oke, gue lupa kita harus kemana, tapi ikutin petanya aja kali ya. Dan gue berdarah. Jalan kuda anjing. Dan gue berdarah lagi, mantep. Jalan. Jalan, kok kuda nggak mau jalan sih? Larinya pelan banget dah. Kiri, oke kiri. Ikuti aliran sungai katanya. Sip, sip, sip. Gue pendarahan lagi. Sebelah, bacot. Gak bisa kejar kita. Maksudnya gue belum tahu gimana cara nge-defend. Jadi mati lah kalau berantem sama mereka. Siapa nih?
Flee to Talmberg.
Gue tabrak. Sabar kuda, dikit lagi mau nyampe nih. Bacot. Sabar. Kuat. Oh shit. Oh, aduh. Basok balat. Go, 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 go. Ayo kuda. Aduh. Perasaan waktu gue main easy mode nggak kayak gini deh. Goblok. Kuda gue jadi berhenti dah. Sabar anjing. Maaf. Dikit lagi kuda. Kam Zik. Oh shit. Habis belah. Oke, gue ngeliat gedung sama pohon tuh. Yes. Itu Tanberg. Ah. Come on, jangan lari ke kuda gua. Gua udah mulai merah mata lagi. Please jangan kehabisan darah dulu, please. Itu dia. Aduh, udah mulai merah semua. Yes. Maaf aku Nora. Anjir. Kenapa subtitle bukan bahasa Inggris dah? Gak ada yang kena anjing, noob. Akhirnya sampai.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartaras. Kayak nama makanan anjir.
Tartars, you say?
Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Pingsan dah. Oh belum.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Cocok jadi
You
MS
idlers
nih orang.
nothing better to do. Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge.
Cutscene-nya pada
There were
panjang-panjang
dozens of
nih ya,
banners
ternyata.
flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the
Lama
slaughter
banget
spoke
nih
a strange
cutscene-nya.
language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should never warn you.
The
Map,
soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Akhirnya, anjir. Jadi intinya mereka ini lagi dijajah. Jadi penjajah datang ke negeri mereka dan aduh apa sih bahasa itu? Yang ngeluting lah, dibakar pokoknya kampungnya lah ya. Tadi itu dikasih tahu, kasian juga nih orang. Oke, kita ngomong dulu sama si Robert. But
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about him.
Must
They say he was a swordsman.
eat.
oh,
I can't understand why he placed his camp. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
main dapur ya. Makan tuh udah bunyi perutnya anjir. Kasihan dia kelaparan ini.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired
Bojana.
and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Enak jadi bangsawan dulu ya.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Kelihatan jelas nih perbedaan kelasnya nih kan. Yang mana masyarakat gembel sama masyarakat atas belakang. Masyarakat atas sana. Mana tuh makanan? Bukan itu nih bukan.
From Scarlet's? How did you manage that?
Oh, baik banget anjir. Ambil semua. Kayak mana tuh mangkokan? Gak ada mangkokan apa? Oke. Kita ambil semua aja nih. Roti. Yo.
How ill-mannered.
Bodoh amat anjing, gue lapar. Ambil semua. Ambil. Jarah. Ya, persetan dengan reputasi, yang penting kita kenyang. Berarti gue sampai kayak penjajah dong nih ya. Oke, apel.
Please tell me what happened in Scarlet's.
Ribet lah.
I have kin there.
Dibantai. Goblok. Oke, aduh, rob. Masa gue ngerob sih? Shh, sana dong, Mbak. Mbak, kita save dulu. Oh, ternyata. Oh. Ternyata ngabisin ginian tuh kalau nge-save. Baru ingat gue. Bukan baru ingat, baru tahu malah. Dan udah habis. Mampus. Oh, nggak ada, masih ada 5. Oke, aman.
He looks like... How rude.
Udah nggak bisa lagi. Ya cepet dah. Oke, kita tidur di sini nih. Gue mesti lapar nggak sih? Bentar. Lihat ya. Player. Oke, strength. Stronghold. Combat belum ada. Kita baru naik level sekali. 2 apa sekali nih? Kita baru naik level sekali dong deh. Oke. Nggak mau. Jelek-jelek semua anjir. Oh, weh. Kita lepas sepatu dulu kan katanya tadi. Sleep. Tidur kau wahai anak muda. Oh, bisa tidur kelamaan nih. Bisa tidur 2 jam, kok jelek banget. Oh, ada misi kayaknya deh, bentar. Tidur dulu ya dah. Oke, sekarang gua kelaparan.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Oh,
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here.
Ada apa
You're
ini?
not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it.
If you feel like it. Oh.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Ya.
The
Jelek dari
Sigismund's
reputasi gue
horde was
nih.
already on the horizon. ready
Jelek
to
dari
attack the
reputasinya.
town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants
Terus yang
flapped
lope
in the
kali
wind,
itu.
The armor glinted in the sunlight and the horses whinnied
Lope.
impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then
Bisa jadi
death
pacar kah atau
descended
gimana
on
nih?
Scalars. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors
Punya
we went
suami.
through,
Oh ya nggak jadi deh.
I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Aduh.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish
Infirm.
seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Ya udah.
Would that that were true, lad.
Udah.
Would it were true.
Ambil bini orang udah.
But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Jadi bawa kabur makanannya.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
Ya kok dibawa?
God bless.
Ya,
Good night,
bangsat.
my lady.
Di PHP-in dong. Ini tidur lagi dah. Ya seneng loh. Makanan dibawa kabur malah seneng.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! Running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us! Oh!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Ini semua hanya mimpi.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh, mesti lapar gua tuh. Ntar dulu. Sepatu dulu. Oh gitu, makan dulu dah. Oke, udah nggak lapar lagi. Oh, ternyata masih ada tanda itu, berarti masih lapar tuh ya. Take the torch. Oke. Terus bacot anjingnya. SKS ya. Gimana cara nyalain nih? Oke, udah nyala. Ini tadi ke Betterments ya. Hujan nih. Mana itu Kapten Robert?
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Frame gue sedikit drop nih.
Hey, you men down.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz. Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig.
Oh, selamat deh.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
Oh iya, selamat ya.
What are you doing up
Oh,
so
yeah, lupa
late,
gua.
Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Atay now.
Oke, pada selamat keberhasilan di istana. Nah iya, kalau nggak salah kita harus balik lagi ke Skalitz untuk mengubur jasad dari ayah dan ibu kita. Tapi itu kita lakukan di episode berikutnya. Kalau gitu, terima kasih semua yang sudah menonton. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe. Sampai jumpa di episode berikutnya.